Something's walking out there. So, all right, we got our fire going behind us. It is currently 25 degrees out right now. Now, by 8 o'clock in the morning, it's supposed to be down to 12. So it's going to slowly be dropping until that time. But anyway, so it is much, much later now. It's probably about, I don't know, maybe getting close to about 10 o'clock. So the heater that's been in the tent has not been running this whole time since earlier when I cut out on part 1. So right now the tent's going to be 25 degrees. I figure we wait till we get in there, sit in there with it, and let that door be shut a good long time, and then we'll get a real feel on, you know, a little more accurate on if this thing can heat a tent or not. But I mean, earlier with the door opening and closing and everything, just too much cold air going in and out. It is so much creepier out here at night when you're all alone. I don't know if you guys seen last week's video, not part 1 of this one, but last week's. There was a light that I captured at nighttime back in the woods here. There shouldn't be nothing back there, just trees. I'm gonna have to get a good flashlight out here so you guys can see. This one you can't even see back in there. Let's get that tent heated up. All right, guys, so now we're in the tent. Let me show you what kind of setup we got in here. Okay, so this is what our setup's gonna look tonight. I got this is actually a MyPillow, and I like it. My wife got me that for Christmas. Got a little lantern going now. Got some survival stuff there. Got the old Bible here. Got a few more clothes in here. I'm also going to try, I've never tried this, but it's an Ozark Trail camping blanket. Comes in a little holder. So we'll see how that goes. But for a blanket, this is the big dog here. And this thing is so hot. My wife loves it. She uses it all winter long. And it pretty much just stays on her side of the bed. I can't even use it. So it'll be perfect for camping in a freezing night. Also over here we got some MREs. We got the vegetable lasagna, cheese tortellini, cooking pots, and I also brought this, the biofuel. 7-hour heating, it says. I've never used it, but I thought just in case. So last time we did the MRE, the heater didn't work that it comes with. It comes with a heater, supposed to heat it up for you, and it did not work. So that's why we got that. Also, another little change is, so earlier today when we set this up, oh, look how black it got in there. So I set it up with this thing. It's like a soy candle or something. And let it run in here for a little bit. And when I stuck my head back in, it was a little warmer in the tent than it was outside. But man, it smelled so bad having this thing burning. Like, it's a good smell. It was just too much of a smell. So, and it really didn't heat up much. I don't know if it's because we was coming in and out through the door so much, but this time, because of that smell also, and because I wanted to try to get even hotter, we're going to go with 3 of the tea candles. So, all right, we got our 3 candles lit, 3 little tea candles. We're going to place that on top. Now, the last time we did this in the first camping video, I tried it with this on the top, that cap, and it's supposed to make a radiant heat, but I had too big of a gap in between here. When you do it this way, I guess you're supposed to have no gap, but all the way down. So then we put on our little chimney or a flute, whatever you want to call that. There it is. Did you hear that? It's pretty cool. You can hear like the wind starting way down there, and you can hear it like coming all the way up through, and like even when it goes up over you, it's pretty cool. You can hear it coming. You guys hear that? Sounds like somebody whistling. And that's impossible. I mean, not impossible, but highly improbable. That's a tree squeaking. Sounds like something walking. Alright guys, you know what we gotta do now, right? We gotta call Bigfoot. Couple knocks. See if he knocks back tonight. I will seriously crap my pants if we get some knocks back tonight. Did hear like something moving over there when I did it. That light's not there tonight. On that last live I did out here, right before I left, there was a light right back in there. Whew. Man, so much creepier when you're by yourself. And like I said, there's so many freaking sounds out here right now, making it even spookier. I start getting in my own head. Man, my hands are freaking freezing now. Whoa, what was that? Man, I sure hope none of these big trees side on blowing down tonight. What is that? If that moves, I might poop my pants. What is that thing? Huh. Man, guys, it is getting cold out. I'm not sure what time it is again. I'm gonna have to check. I gotta get in the tent though. My hands, I should have my gloves on, but whoa. My fingers are hurting. Man, there was just something was growling out there. I am armed, but man, that sounded scary. Let's see if it growls again. Scary. My heart's about to pound out of my chest. That was a crazy sound. I don't hear anything now. It's been a couple minutes. I didn't even hear it walking around at all. It was just a growl. It's sort of like a snort growl. I don't know. Weird to explain. But right before all that, I was just watching a YouTube video on these terracotta pots. And I seen a couple about using these and it being actually very dangerous. So I guess what happens, there's like, these are made from paraffin or paraffin, something like that. Some kind of wax chemical, something. But it's highly combustible. And what happens is once those all melt down in there, it puts off like a gas, and it could cause a flash fire, like it's injured, hurt, destroyed stuff by using these. So I am going to tear this down now. And I mean, luckily, is going on out there. But luckily, I do have this, and this is paraffin free, it says. So it would be a good smell, probably like in a house or something, but in this tent it was sort of overwhelming. But I think we will go with this instead of those little tea, because we do not need no flash fire in the middle of the night. So yeah, let's switch these out. Alright, so I got the little tea candles out. This thing's still warm, so get it back on there quick. Get that put back on there, and I mean, at least it isn't as cold as like when I was outside with no gloves on. My fingers were hurting. Now right now they're at least not hurting. They're cold, but they don't hurt no more, so that's a good thing. So we did do the Bigfoot knock. You think I'd hear him walking up? That growl still got me freaked out. I don't know how it or what that was. Alright guys, so it's about midnight. It's about 11:45 right now. My hands are freezing. The tent's freezing. I'm not super impressed with the terracotta pot heater now. We'll keep trying stuff though. I'd like to find a cool way to heat up a tent in freezing weather. And I think it's about time for the MREs. Getting hungry. Like to get something warm in my belly. Sure hope the heating mechanism works. Alright guys, so what do you think we should do? Should we do the vegetable lasagna or the cheese tortellini? I'm thinking vegetable lasagna. Man, I sure could go for something hot, so let's hope this heater works this time. What else did it give us? Okay, some bread, our bread packet. Some more grape jellies to go with our bread. Salt, pepper, fork. Tootsie Roll for dessert. And your handy dandy Pop-Tart for dessert / breakfast. So it does say, do not overfill. So I wonder if that's what I did last time. So yeah, just make sure not to overfill. So here's our meal pouch. That'd be our lasagna. If you guys seen the last one, we put it in here also. Oh, you know what? Let's try this first. So somebody did comment in the last one that if you add salt to the heating mechanism, that it'll help that heating start quicker. So, oh no, my bag ripped. Get that salt down in there. Just gotta make sure not to overfill it. Where are we at? I can't even tell how much water that is. Hard to see once you get the water. Oh, perfect. Okay. Drop our food bag in there. And then also we want that heating thing to be underneath it. And you're also supposed to have it on a little incline so the water don't come out. So, 12 minutes, and we will see. Do you hear that? It's so cold. It just keeps getting colder. Colder and creepier. So I don't know if it's been quite 12 minutes yet, but just took it out of the bag. Cold. So that's the second one in a row now that hasn't worked. Back to back. I mean, I'm not messing it up. I'm doing what the instructions say. So now I'm debating hard on breaking out the old pot with the biofuel. I'm hungry. I want to get something warm in my belly. So we're going to try the biofuel with the pot. I might just have to hold the pot because I don't really have a stand for it or anything, but maybe if I hold the pot over it. And this might give some extra heat in the tent because it's freaking cold out right now. Pop the top here. Is that thing even wet? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, okay. I don't know, can you guys see that? Okay, there you guys can see the flame. Now I don't have the light right on it. Yeah, 7 hours burn time. Might just keep that sucker rolling. Alright, let's make some frickin' lasagna, huh? Pretty much the same thing we had to do last time. Yeah, those heaters are getting to be a little upsetting. Veggie lasagna. I'm ready though. I'm ready for it. You guys hear that sizzling? It's a nice sound. Alright, so I'm happy I brought the biofuel now. Give her some little stirs because I can hear it sizzling. Now just gotta watch, like there was a couple times already that I snuffed it out right at the beginning, because if you get too close to it or touch it, it puts the flame right out. It'll be good. I mean, I guess as good as it can get, but when you want to talk about good lasagna, talk about my wife's lasagna. Oh goodness, best lasagna ever. Cheesy, meaty, all the things you want your lasagna to be. Yeah, look at that steam coming up. Yeah, baby, we're gonna have some warm food in a minute. All right, guys, so let's check out the final product. And yeah, I'm happy with that. Steaming, looks good. Let's eat. Weird. Oh, hey, you guys want first bite? Oh, wow. You guys really got into it. Not bad. But only because I'm hungry and cold, probably. I was supposed to have a hot meal in 12 minutes. Took a lot longer than 12 minutes. Sort of just feel the warmth going all the way down. Okay, so that was much needed. That was good. I think now I'm going to lay back, just listen, maybe read a little Bible, maybe watch a YouTube video, and check back in with you guys here in a little while. 2 a.m. now. It's been snowing for a while. Like just a minute ago before I got the camera on, like I heard all the snow like just fell off the tent. I could hear it slide down. It was pretty cool. It started in one little spot and you could hear it go all the way around. So I really don't want to open the door to see how much snow's falling. Yeah, it's stinking cold though. So I just put these gloves on just a little bit ago. I went to pick up a flashlight with my bare hands in the metal. Like, man, freezing. Everything in here freezing. That water. I'll be curious to see if it'll be ice in the morning. Because I just got a sip of the water that I got in my cup, and it is ice cold. Ice cold water. Man, can't quit coughing. Anyway, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get any sleep. Maybe we'll be able to catch the sunrise. I've still heard some weird stuff.
off camera too. I don't really hear anything right now. I can hear the snow falling now, like hitting the tent, now that all that snow just fell off. Alright, I'll see you guys in a bit. Something was scratching the tent. And it walked halfway around it scratching. Something's walking out there. Better be ready. Alright, we made it, guys. Look at this. There's like my head, and it's just surrounded by ice crystals. Tent's like frozen. Well, there it is, guys. Man, check out that sunrise, fam. That's beautiful. It is freaking cold out here, though. Let's check this lake out, and I'm gonna get out of here. It's even way colder now. I think now we might be close to single digits. I'll have to look. Alright, fam, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Hey, do me a favor and smash that like. Hit that subscribe and join the family if you haven't already. And until next time, peace. Love you.